Welcome back. Now, if your weekend plans involve doing as little as possible, then today's lunch option is the perfect one for you. Mindi Keane from Mama Nagy's joins me today with a melt-in-your-mouth curry that's as simple as it is tasty. That sounds gorgeous.
It is. It's lovely now.
No pressure then. This is going to be simple and tasty.
Tasty, simple. That's what I work on. Yeah.
So what are we doing?
We're doing lamb. Okay. So this is I got this from a local butcher's. My local butcher's in Rathanam, the Wilsons, and it's just neck of lamb, okay? And it's on the bone, so we're using it there, okay?
So they're cutlets almost.
They're cutlets. So what I'm going to quickly do is I've got the pan on quite hot. I'm just going to put them in first and just sear them off, okay? Just to release some of the flavours of them, okay?
So it's a dry pan, nothing in there, man?
There is a little bit of oil.
Drop of oil. Okay.
A lot of, yeah, I'm just going to turn that up because I'm not sure. So just going to give them a little fry, okay?
So tell us about the dish. It's lamb Bhuna, it's called.
Lamb Bhuna, yeah. So it's just more spices. It's just more...
Oh, great.
But they're not, as I say, they flavour some spices. They're not heaty spices. So you've got cardamom pods in there. You've got cinnamon sticks. You've got cloves. So we're going to put them in after we've just lightly browned these. So I'm going to do this very quickly because I know we always...
So in real time, what, you give it a couple of minutes each side, get a bit of colour on them?
Yeah, just a couple of minutes. You're just basically getting a bit of colour on it, releasing some of the flavours, and then we're going to use that juice to cook everything in as well.
Okay.
And what I did just while that's... I boiled some bones, lamb bones, and just made a broth there as well.
So you made your own lamb stock?
Yeah, so it's just sort of, you can use a bit of that as well, which
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Mindi.
No, you've got to use everything, don't throw it.
Of course you do.
OK, so I'm just going to take these out just so we can move on, OK? So basically, they're not obviously fully cooked, and we're just going to put them there.
So again, in real time, a couple of minutes to get a bit more colour on them.
Yeah.
OK.
Right, so into that, we're going to throw the spices, OK? So you've got your cardamoms, you've got your cloves, and what I've done with the cardamoms, I've squashed them. You know what I mean? So I've taken out the seeds. So it gives them. So you're just going to lightly toast them. I'm not going to use that because it'll scrape my pan.
And as always, we'll put all the details up on our website and our Facebook page.
Now, guys, if you don't have these, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's not a biggie.
Okay.
But it obviously does add a little flavour. So into that, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. And I've cheated a little bit because of the time frame. I've actually just pre-cooked these. OK. So I'm going to put onions in. So that's 2 onions. And I've used the red onion simply because it's more of a sweeter flavour as well.
Is this a dish that's associated with any particular region? Is it
the Bhuna? Well...
Or is it a national dish?
It would be national. God, I wouldn't know, you know. I'm really terrible in where these dishes come from. I wouldn't know. I would say more... No, I'm not going to say it because if I get it wrong...
I know, Someone will correct us.
Yeah, exactly.
So red onions.
Red onions, so they're just melting down. So obviously I've pre-cooked them.
OK.
So that's there. So when you get them to a little bit softer, a little bit more oil into that. And we're going to throw in 2 teaspoons of this. And what this is ginger, garlic, coriander, pasted, OK? So you got...
Oh, very good.
So that's all I've done there. Okay?
Ginger, garlic, coriander.
And coriander. Ginger, garlic, coriander. Oh, sorry, and green chilies. Sorry, green chilies.
See, you did say to me, no, it's not very hot.
Well, you see, you're not eating this one, you're eating that one. So I've made you a...
Oh, you made the child's version over here?
Yeah, a child-friendly version.
Yeah.
OK, so you can smell all the herbs and that cooking away there.
Smell.
And then into that, my spices. Again, a little bit of oil into that, just because I'm dry frying these. A teaspoon of salt, right? These are half a teaspoon, OK? And then half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Beautiful. And
I'm not going to put any chilies in. There's coriander powder there, half a teaspoon of coriander. But the garam masala, we're going to put 3 big heaps in of this. Possibly, actually, you put 3 teaspoons. So I'm going to put a good heap of that in, OK?
Very good, OK.
And
why is it heavy on the garam masala? Because normally it's
flavours, because lamb's quite flavoury, you know what I mean? So it's to balance the flavours out, so it has a strong taste as lamb, doesn't it, really?
My favourite.
Yeah. OK, so that's gone in. And into that, I'm just going to add a tin of tomatoes. OK?
So just a standard tin of tomatoes?
Or you can use, obviously we're using tin because time-wise, but you can chop up tomatoes and use tomatoes and let it all fuse together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add a little bit of stock into that, OK? A bit of the stock, and that's going to cook away. And you would let this cook and simmer for at least 10 minutes so all the flavours fuse together. OK, so they're all blending in together.
Very good.
So you have... It's so the cooking away there, blending in, and then this is where we add in. Actually, I'm going to add a few more chilies into mine.
Of course you are, yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're not wusses, so we've got a bit of chilies in there. I'm going to add some coriander as well.
This is the one that just having your hubby you're going to eat later
This
on,
is where you're going to eat this.
Does he like a bit of heat now?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, there's no choice. It's either eat it or starve.
No. I love it. I love it.
So then into that, we have the lamb going in.
So just to remind us, when we're going into the butcher's, what are we looking for? What's the cut of lamb that we're looking for?
This is the lamb neck.
Lamb neck, OK.
So it's...
And bone in, leave the bone in.
But I mean, if you didn't want the bones and you just wanted big chunks of lamb, fine as well.
OK.
OK, so that's... You just let that marinate and cook away there.
Oh, how long are you going to cook that for?
I cooked this for 2 hours, but you can leave it longer, OK? So just slow cook it, just marinate it all and let it sit in there. Yeah. And into that, optional again, but you've got red and green peppers.
Holy moly, OK.
And then I'm also adding, because I like spinach, and add that bit of extra flavour as well.
So when do you add these in? After the 2 hours, is it?
Well,
or right now?
No, you can put the peppers in now and let that cook away. So basically what you do there, you'd put the lid, where's my lid? The lid onto it there and let that simmer away.
2 hours?
Yep, 2 hours or a bit longer. Just get you so your lamb should be falling to bits.
OK.
And if you need to add more, you can.
So you can top it up with a bit of lamb stock?
Yeah, you have it there. So just keep an eye on it. And then towards the end, I just sprinkle in a bit of spinach there.
Ah, very good.
It's good to have a bit of iron in there.
Yeah.
I just tend to... Now, this is all optional, so that might not be on the recipe on the website, but this is up to you. You can put this bit in. I'm putting that in because I like that little bit of... I like vegetables in my stuff.
There,
yeah, because I'm not a big meat eater.
So that goes in right at the end and the lid back on.
Put the lid back on and then just let it wilt for a couple of minutes, and then you should have... I've served it there with a bit of rice. You can use chapatis, naan bread.
Small, only have a small bit.
Yeah, right.
I just have a small bit, OK?
I just want to see... we're all waiting to see...
You're just waiting to see me...
Your head blow off, yeah.
Yeah. You like doing this, don't you?
I do.
It's become a bit of an obsession for you now, just to make me uncomfortable live on television.
I do.
But you know what? I'm happy to take a bullet on behalf of the nation.
Yeah.
So that's a 2 hour cook then, nice and low and slow.
So hopefully, yeah, so it should... I don't know how sharp the knife is, but...
I can feel the cameras are moving in here for close-up, because I reckon this is going to be nuclear, isn't it?
No, no, Simon, I swear. Actually, in yours, I put a bit of yoghurt. So, guys, you can put a bit of yoghurt into it.
When would you put the yoghurt in?
Towards the end. You just mix it in and just let it cook. When you put your spinach in, I swear it's not.
Oh, man.
That's not hot, is it, Simon? Tell the truth now.
Very good. No, it's not hot.
It isn't hot?
No.
And it's...
Lamb's my favourite meat.
Yeah.
The fact you're doing it low and slow. And you did put yoghurt in that?
I put yoghurt in that, yeah, for you, but yeah.
Oh, man.
It's...
That's so good. You leave me alone now in a dark room for about 10 minutes, I'll clean the plate. That's gorgeous.
And it's always better the next day as well, because it's all marinated as well.
Oh, really? Next day curry?
Yeah, a lot better. Always works better.
Mindy, thank you as always. A gorgeous recipe, nice and simple.
Thank you,
Thank you, lovey.
You're very welcome.
Right, for full recipe details, they're, of course, up on our website, or check out mamanaggies.ie for more of Mindy's stockists and recipes. Thanks, Mindy. Right, up next, it's time to spring forward. We're going to be getting expert sleep advice as the clocks go ahead tonight. Stay with us.